Shalom. Kol halal Yahweh Bashem Al Shai Bahashem Rakah HaKodash. Double honors unto the apostles. Double honors unto the elder bishops. Salutations to the 144,000, the scattered elect that are scattered around the four corners of the earth among the heathen that look like the heathen nations, the Israelite foreigners, and to the Akwaf that are listening and learning to you, I say Shalom. This is your brother Malcolm from the branch of the Great Millstone here in Chicago, coming at you another lesson in truth. And it's going to be a quick one. I kind of went in on the subject yesterday. And I'm just going to kind of touch on it again because this is what's going on. And this war in Israel is spreading to the surrounding states and countries. I know Egypt's on high alert and they're facing refugees coming in and now that whole sort of thing. Turkey has sent out a message to America to not get involved. All right, but this goes to show you that NATO is breaking up. We're in the time of the 10 toes in Daniel's vision. The EU and NATO is going to turn on America and fight each other. All right, and it's going to end up being these imposter Jewish people in America against the whole world. That's exactly what's about to happen. All right, but this is Isaiah 34. The point is in verse 8. Matter of fact, I'm going to read verse 8 first, then go back and read it. For it is the day of Yahweh's vengeance. In Salakia, I'm getting over a pretty bad cold. I'm feeling a lot better. But it says, for the day of Yahweh's, it is the day of Yahweh's vengeance and the year of recompense for the controversy of Zion. What's the controversy of Zion? All right, you got people that are claiming to be the people of the Lord that are not. And one fact that I like to point out is the fact when you listen to the language they speak and in the form that they write in, that in itself is evidence of their fraud, because the kingdom of Judah never wrote in the Assyrian script, never had anything to do with Assyria. So if they were, so you're the house of Judah coming back. When the house of Judah was forced out of Jerusalem during the time of 70 AD when the Romans attacked, the house of Judah used the Phoenician script, the ancient Paleo-Hebrew. They didn't write in the script that the northern kingdom was exposed to when they were in captivity. All right? It's another good talking point for Vocab Malone or any rabbi, James White, Dr. White, Benjamin Netanyahu, and any top rabbi right now. Explain. All right? When and how. These people are frauds. Okay? They're complete and total frauds. Isaiah 34:1. Come near ye nations to hear, and hearken ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all that come forth of it. For the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations, and the fury upon all armies. And he have utterly destroyed them. He have delivered them to the slaughter. So when all Salakia, when all these American troops get sent over there to the valley of Jehoshaphat for the war of Gog and Magog, none of them are coming back. They're all going to die. All right, the Lord's going to destroy them all. Just go read 2 Ezra, the 13th chapter. All that is for what? The controversy of Zion. Right? Because the actual Zion is not being acknowledged. They're being called black and Hispanic, native, and all other matters of reprobate made up bywords. It says, their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. So all the mountains represent countries, right? Hills represent smaller countries and governments. And all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and their host shall fall down, and as a leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a falling fig from a fig tree. I had figs with my breakfast this morning. All right, and this war will go nuclear. Now, you got to remember the Israelis. They have what they said estimated 400 plus nukes. So eventually it will go nuclear. They're surrounded by complete and total enemies. Everyone around them, Iraq, Syria, Jordan, Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Oman, Turkey, Lebanon, Egyptians, Iran, all these people that are around them are against them. All right? And it says, "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven, and it shall come down upon Idumea and the people of my curse to judgment." The Lord said he had war with Amalek from generation to generation. All right? So Amalek is still here. You know, when these pathetic Christians try to come with that, the Edomites are done away with, doctor. The Edomites are ruling when the Lord shows up. So what are you talking about? All right? Those are the people that are cursed. And they're being exposed now. 2 Thessalonians 2:8. And it says, the sword of Yahweh shall be filled with blood, and it is made fat with fatness, and the blood of lambs and goats with fat, and of kidneys and rams. For the Lord, for Yahweh have a sacrifice in Basra. You know, I have William Beeston's book, Cambridge Scholar from 1853, called the Edomite, the Kingdom of the Edomite, the Roman Empire, the Kingdom of the Edomite. All right, and it tells you on page 7 that the Romans were Edomites, and the Lord said He has a slaughter in Basra. Every great city, every capital city where Esau is Basra. So the Lord gonna be visiting them, you know, all over the place, and He's also gonna His elect, the 144,000, the judges are gonna be visiting them as well, and the angels. It's gonna be bad for Edom, all right? It's gonna be bad for everybody, but extra bad for them. And a great slaughter in the land of Idumea, all right? Israel and all its capital cities are full of Idumeans, claiming to be Jacob when they're Esau, Jacob's brother. And glorious is going to be the day, because many of them in high places know this. All right, they just don't want to admit it. But gloriful will the day be when they're forced to acknowledge that they are who they are, when they can't lie about it anymore. And that time is happening already. It says, "And the unicorns shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness. For this is the day of Yahweh's vengeance, and the year of His recompense for the controversy of Zion." So it's going to be, you know, 2 Ezra 16:73. "Then it shall be known who art my chosen." You're going to learn that the men on the highways and byways that has been doing this work, you know, risking their lives and their freedom to do so now more so than ever, you're going to find out that those men that stand out on the street corners around the world and read the gospel and tell you of the coming of Yahweh Shai, that we're now looking for our King David, just as the scripture says. This is how you know that these Israelis are not the people of the Lord. Because when Israel gets established, there will be peace on earth. There will be no more wars. King David shall be ruling, and Yahweh Shai shall be ruling. All right? You're going to have the two kings, the top king and the lesser king. All right? King David got promised kingship over Israel forever. Hence the reason why within Christianity, or Judeo-Christendom, is exactly what it is. They try to eliminate lineage. And the funny thing is that these Jewish people hate Christians. They got laws to put people in jail for even talking about, Yahweh Shai, or who they ignorantly call Earth Pig. That's what Jesus means for any of you dummies who want to cleave on to that name. The name. Do some research, dummy. I hope you're insulted and your feelings are hurt with your dumb ass. The word literally translates to Earth Pig. All right? They chose that name and put it on the second highest name. Man. All right, but let me play this video that lawyer sent me real quick.
Enters the Holy Land. Turkey is telling the U.S. not to get involved. But we have more breaking news updates. Turkey enters the Holy Land Palestine fight. Warns the sleeping giant, stay out. Alright guys, before I start, things are going very, very wrong. You have Bibi tells his people to leave Egypt. That's huge, guys. That goes to tell you something big is coming. You know, I was hoping for Egypt to come out with a ceasefire or something, but it's not looking good. So we are seeing something huge. I guess Turkey knows that the sleeping giant is going to enter this war. And Turkey's like, well, if you guys going to enter, we're going to enter. You know, it's funny that these two are NATO members and now they're about to go at it. So,
Ten
you have the
toes.
leader of Turkey has publicly come out in support of the, war Palestine in the ongoing Hamas Holy Land conflict and has publicly warned the sleeping giant to stay out of the conflict. Ooh,
Mind your business, lady.
Remember I told you guys a couple of days he's bipolar? This is why. Alright, so Erdogan says that his land is with our innocent brothers. Innocent brothers? Have you watched the
Okay, so because Turkey is a Muslim country, and then this guy is saying that basically some of the it depends on who you are, and I'm just I'm not for either one of them. Neither one of them belong there. Neither one of them are people. All right, but this guy's getting ready to defend the Israelis when what was done to the Israelis, during this strike, all the kidnaps and murders and whatever happened, that's been a regular occurrence to the Palestinians for decades. For decades. All right, but since that's looked at as less than human, it's like they could kill them 1,000 at a time, and it doesn't matter. You kill 2 or 3 Israelis and they lose it. But but when you run and control the media, which they will call you an anti something for pointing out that fact, not that you're lying, it's true. So when you control the media, you control the narrative, and that's what this guy is saying. But depending on how you look at it, because some people are seeing them as heroes and they just giving recompense. And the Lord said it's a righteous thing to give recompense. Eye for eye, tooth for a tooth, break for break, strike for strike, burn for burn. You break my arm, I break your arm. You black my eye, I black your eye. You knock out my teeth, I knock out 2 of yours. That's actually recompense. So, the stories of how the Palestinians have been killed and their organs harvested and all kind of crazy mess. All right?
video, dude? They're taking little ones, man. They're taking little ones. They're taking little ones. Innocent brothers? And explicitly warn everyone that Turkey is willing to defend them at any price. We have more...
There you go. So I'm going to put this up to the screen so you can see it because someone's going to ask. So I'm going to put it up so you can see the name of it.
Concerning information coming out, Turkey
It's called
is telling the
Grand
US
Supreme News.
not to get involved. But we have more breaking
By,
news updates. Turkey enters the
Corn
Holy
Sack.
Land Palestine fight.
All right.
Warns
So
to
that's the
sleeping
link on
giant,
TikTok.
Stay out.
All right. So
All right, guys,
with
before I
that,
start,
I'm going to give all praises, all honor and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash, Wa Ababa Bal, Kwame Asarala, Shalom.